A capo del discorso di classe.
Buongiorno a tutti e a tutti. Good morning to everyone. Thank you to be here today. Projects, some others not. We are here to talk about the GELATOn the ROAD project financed by the European Union, in which the committee is coordinator. Today, we will go the thematic how the European Union supports and promotes the gelato. And the central role of gelato may be the forward to Alessandro Puccini, that is responsible, let's say, of the international fair that you are joining today. And
in Longarone, I have some words written by our president. Sorry, the president at the moment is in another meeting, and so Alessandro, please come. Okay, here I am for you, and it's a great pleasure to share this moment today. So, hello to everyone. Thank you for being here today. The International Fair of Gelato is very important for us. This is our 63rd edition. And GELATOn the ROAD is our first European project of gelato, an exclusive acknowledgement for food product. Let me share with you why it's so important for us and what are our objectives essentially. You see, we received recognition from the European Parliament for our artisanal gelato. That means European Artisanal Gelato Day, an exclusive acknowledgement for product. So the project is an extension of this project. Why is that? Two are the essential elements. The first one, recovery of the history of gelato, brought by an extensive action on traditional receipt donated by Gavesian. This action serves us to guarantee a solid foundation for artisanal gelato production in these valleys and around Europe, because it will be an open source for the project and not all. And the second point, changing only one ingredient can become gelato flavor as global flavor, representing its expression of the cultural identity for the place of production. So the project will bring this tradition, products, culture, fashion around Europe through the European Road of Gelato, a cultural road that will touch 12 countries and more. So it's not a big deal, because we believe these distinctive characteristics will help us to consolidate this excellent product to distinguish from the industrial ice cream. So this is in a few words, we try to build together with our partners this beautiful, delicious history. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for being here, and hope this day will be very productive for you.
Well, Alessandro, thank you. It's the responsible of the fair, that you are enjoying it. The president is Michele Tarpana. He will reach us at the end, let's say, of our conference. And sorry again. We go ahead quickly because we are late. Sorry for that. I'm calling with us now the president of the, let's say, district of Belluno, Roberto Padrino. That will give us some hints on where we are now and why it's important gelato in this. Yes, you will talk in Italian, I will translate you, and then you will have some time for some questions.
Buongiorno a tutti, grazie di avermi invitato a questo momento, che è un momento, diciamo, importante per Longarone Fiere, che capofila di questo progetto. Il gelato unisce l'Europa.
Well, thank you for being for us, because L'Unione Europea is the coordinator of the project, and it's a project unifies Europe by using gelato as the product.
Sono felice che parte soprattutto da questo progetto perché il gelato è nato in queste valli, nelle valli del Soldano, del Cadore e dell'Ongaronese. Sicuramente la mostra internazionale del gelato da ormai oltre 60 anni rappresenta un punto di riferimento strategico tutta una varietà di aspetti, gelato come alimento, gelato nella ristorazione, abbiamo parlato delle proprietà del gelato, abbiamo parlato dei gelatieri, abbiamo parlato di innovazione, di tecnologie, che sono tutti fondamentali requisiti per un settore che, ripeto, è una grande opportunità del nostro Made in Italy e che può essere anche un veicolo promozionale dal punto di vista turistico e economico.
So let's say that the gelato has been used sectoral, let's say, element that can be combined by giving opportunities in the areas where the industrial sector, in new technologies, and we really consider that this is a sector that needs to be continues to be, let's say, good.
Qui in sala poi abbiamo i rappresentanti delle nostre unioni di gelatieri in Germania, con il PAIS, in Austria, con Agia e in altri paesi che sicuramente hanno contribuito a portare questo settore tra i principali a livello internazionale per quanto riguarda anche l'aspetto economico. Quindi da parte nostra c'è sicuramente la volontà di coinvolgere il più alto numero di associazioni e di enti per far sì che questo percorso che possa portare il gelato in giro per l'Europa possa veramente diventare uno straordinario veicolo di promozione dei nostri territori.
Trying to promote the territory, Ungarone is very lucky because it has here as well present many ties, big players that say they continue to represent the gelato around Europe and even inside other sectors. And about the UNESCO,
Beh, certo, noi abbiamo il Veneto e soprattutto la provincia di Belluno sicuramente questa nostra peculiarità. Abbiamo le Dolomiti che sono patrimonio dell'umanità UNESCO. Abbiamo anche il grappa, presente la biosfera, che è quella UNESCO. Abbiamo sicuramente delle altissime potenzialità su cui, ripeto, costruire e promuovere il nostro territorio. Quindi anche il gelato può inserirsi in questo contesto e mi auguro che possiamo portare a casa questo anche un riconoscimento affinché il gelato possa entrare in questo. Tra l'altro, l'ultimo legame con l'UNESCO, tutta la documentazione processuale del disastro del Vajont è stata inserita nel registro della memoria proprio dell'UNESCO e anche questo penso che sia un altro dei riconoscimenti che siamo riusciti a portare a casa estremamente significativi.
it's not only cultural heritage that it's our gelato, but it's very environmental heritage because it's recognized by the UNESCO Foundation. It's Dolomites, and other than this, also from let's say aspects, but also bad aspects that give us, let's say, the unique the floor to you, who's beginning with Italian. I will try to translate it, and the floor is yours.
Grazie. Allora, a me piace sempre pensare che se domani di fermarmi ogni ora con la mia macchina e troverei una via fondana.
Okay, I think that if I leave, let's say from Val di Zoldo, there is up there, and go to Germany, each hour that I stop, I for sure would find a gelateria that with the gelatiere that comes from Zoldo.
Questo è già moltissimo come segnale di quanto la Val di Zoldo sia frutto anche della storia dei gelatieri che di fatto hanno esportato in Europa il gelato. Lo hanno inventato in soldati, ma lo hanno esportato.
So this element, let's say, the element can give us to really understand how people coming from Zoldo and then when emigrated has brought ahead the culture of gelato.
Per restare al tema del di oggi, perché non diventi soltanto un esercizio teorico, quello di una via del gelato, quello di legame, insomma, identifichi un territorio come un gelato, bisogna anche che il territorio i comuni si adoperino per fare in modo che comunità che prende e se ne va, sparisce da un giorno all'altro, e poi ritorna insieme a febbraio-ottobre. Il fenomeno sociale veramente meriterebbe uno studio sui suoi sviluppi e sulle sue, naturalmente, positive e negative conseguenze. Grazie.
Thank you. Okay, so let's say that I think that was grazie a te Camillo veramente per questo intervento. So gelato can become also a study of, let's say, a social study. Very interesting. So let's say that some of you are asking themselves what is the Gelato on the Road project. So I will just give you a few words. I'll share with you about what is gelato, so and also what is the Gelato on the Road project. So Gelato on the Road is a project that was financed by the Creative Europe program. It's three, let's say, cooperation, let's say, three. So it's a big, let's say, fund that has been taken. With the value is around 2 million euros, 14 partners involved, and duration of 3 years. As you can see, these partners that we will meet later on, because each one of them will have the chance, let's say, to share who he is, where he is, and everything. We also have as associated partners the Council of Europe, that is very important, and also the right behind here, and we will have a speech from their side as well. But what is this project going to do? You understood that we would like to create the first European road of gelato. It's not something easy because, for instance, our main objective is not only to create this European road of gelato, but also to put together a lot of suppliers and gelato makers and also consumers by helping them to by creating this network that would give us the chance to recognize the quality of the products and the right materials that will be used as well for the gelato. We will try to, let's say, also consolidate the culture and the valorization of the territories that are involved, but as well, of course, of the gelato. We will try to also take a lot of attention, because, of course, as Alessandro Piccinini said, through the president's speech, there's a big distinction between ice cream and gelato as, let's say, an artisanal product. How this will happen? 12 countries, 40 partners, partners will be involved, let's say, in giving that, pulling ahead a lot of activities by the pop-up museum, let's say, plan that it's an itinerant museum that will bring together everyone, and we'll try to promote the gelato makers, we'll try to promote the culture of gelato, and we'll try also to involve the communities that will and are living, let's say, within these stops, and we will see where they are. So, for instance, we are imagining that will happen now. The project is at month 8, and we hope to, let's say, involve more than 300 gelato makers, and but also recognize more than 60 flavors of gelato. And then we will also be involved in training, let's say, cultural tourism operators, in order for them to make them talk about the fact that the existence, let's say, of the gelato and of the culture. And yes, we will do another contest as well, and we will do quick shows and everything else. Of course, why is this happening? The European Commission considers very important the project because it considers that we can support and promote the cultural tourism in this way. So we need, let's say, the tax on the products to reach, let's say, promote also local communities and also territories, such as, let's say, the Dolomits. And of course, we would like to make the gelato as cultural heritage, let's say, to be recognized by the Commission as well. Results that we expect, let's say, to reach is the development of the new touristic attraction of the territory. So for sure, we will give a lot of dissemination and a lot of promotion of the territories that are involved, and also of the gelato makers. A lot of innovative activities will happen because it's a creative Euro program. So, for instance, would not be just a simple conference where you just sit, but we will get involved, laboratories and everything. We will also try to boost, let's say, the economic and cultural development, of course, because it's something that can bring, of course, support to territories in that sense as well. And of course, we'll try to raise awareness on let's say, food product and artisanal product that, for instance, is something that more and more, is considered, and we also should consider we cannot promote like junk food, of course. So thank you so much. I'm Maria Valentina Mancero, you say, together with Federico Nervi. Try to ahead this project that we want to
Want to say hello to everybody? Let's go please. Sorry for any connection problem, but we resolved
it. Okay, then you can stop. So unfortunately, we should have had us with the Council of Europe because they are the ones that help us to recognize the gelato and as a cultural group as well. So the European World Gelato. Because of this, I would in any case give the floor to Gianangelo Bellati, that is the president of the Venetian cluster, and it's also our direct contact with the Council of Europe. So please take the floor.
Bene, buongiorno a tutti, io parlerò in inglese. Sì, grazie. Grazie. Anche migliorare, capisco poco. Meglio, meglio. Allora, the first thing, I'm very happy to meet all of you, the partner of this big project. Okay. The partner of this big project. I'm only sorry, but some of our friends, for example, in Austria and other, do not are connected so good with us. We are trying to have a better connection. I'm very sorry, but I'm very happy to be here with you and having so like a little meeting in the fair of L'Unione. Is the fair where I've been president and working a lot Not, of course, without any financing of this project, but our, sorry. We want other countries, European countries, being partner for the project. So, for example, Portugal is not partner of the project, but it will hope that in the future Portugal will be partner for the project. So, the itinerary go through for Europe. The head of itinerary is, if you look at the map of Europe, is the Dolomite, is Longarone, and we want an itinerary which will increase the participation of gelatieri, but even the participation of the countries. This is our objective. We got the guidelines through interview of about 70 gelato makers, gelatieri. They answered our questions and we built it together with us the guidelines. About 55 filled in the questionnaire what agricultural sustainability aspect. And answers were analyzed, processed, verified, compared. We tried to get all information from every country. And we got the help of Sandro Bonifradel, who is present with us, and Dario Lighieri, representing the guys. With the help of gelatieri, people that know how to make a gelato. The rules of a gelato are very simple, but there are different levels, demonstrated by points. And you see, for example, at least 50% of citrus juice or citrus solvents, ingredient label displayed and visible, purchased from Italian farmers, high hygiene and sanitation standards, pasteurization, environment, all this machinery. Because you know, to produce gelato, you can use very old machinery, which use a lot of energy, a lot of water. But the last one are very environmental friendly, and they use very few energy, very few water. Already recycled materials. In-house gelato, freshly sold, at least 3% of the flavors. So you see, these guidelines are very simple one, but taking part into the itinerary means you have to accept at least a part of these views. Here you see, I already said about the points, so everybody can take part, but of course, if someone accepts very few indicators, we will got only 1 point. But if you are very good, you will got 10 points. So it is even a system of confidence that you are going to build among the partner of an itinerary. You see, collect points to receive a quality sustainability label. This is the kind of itinerary, so 0 to 20 kilometers, 1 point to infinite, and then you see after radius of 20 until 100 kilometers. Provide traceability documentation. Already see right the slide. So you see here the importance to respect the guidelines. Why should you participate? If I say to you, it's very important to get an advantage, to get money for a private company, to get free promotion, free communication. If you go to the site of Council Youth, you will see how much promotion about the cultural itineraries of Council of Youth exist today. And you see now the advantages of the companies. Encourage the production of innovative and creative gelato flavors. For example, it is compulsory to have one taste in your gelateria of your region, typical of your region. That's very important. But you can exchange experiences, best practices. 65 in gelato flavors, 300 gelato makers involved. These are all of the targets, the KPIs. cost and quality, sustainable in local gelato, spread European history and culture of gelato, because we have to remember this is a culture project. Increase your sales and gain visibility at European level, and of course improve the economy of gelato. You see 10,000 pop-up museum visitors. This is a cultural project. To finish my speech, I would like to underline that this project is a cultural project that we want to spread out to collect all the information from the partner about the history of a gelato in their countries. To collect all this data and to have a unique database with the history of gelato in Europe, at least in these 12 countries. And then a digital museum. Our proposal is to get a museum, even not only digital, but physical one. And Camillo, nature of Zoldo, spoke about a museum in Zoldo. So we hope that Zoldo can become a physical place where to show, for example, machineries, pictures, photos, but even books, experiences, best practices of all histories of gelato through Europe. So we are collecting data, and I hope we will get the result of an important museum, which will be digital, but even with a seat, with a physical seat, possibly in Zoldo, we are very well experimented about museum, about gelato. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Angelo. Well, you went a bit also the technical part, but it's something that needs to be done. If not, everything will become only words. And let's say we want to bring concrete results and anchor the project, let's say, on the territories that will be involved. So those countries, 65 cities, it's a lot. And so we are working a lot. The quality label is something that we would like to, let's say, reach. But this is the first step that we are doing, just trying to distinguish, to bring the unique level, let's say, the essential level, the minimum that can maybe help that the gelato to become also quality label product. Because of this, we wanted to share with you a history case, a showcase of our associated partners, the part of the L'Unione that is here just behind. We will understand better. I call here together with us the technical specialists of warehouse management, let's say, the labeling. Eugenio Granziera, thank you for being here today. You will also speak in Italian. The presentation is in English, and I will try, let's say, to moderate the understanding. So go ahead, Eugenio. Thank you for being here. And if you can please share the presentation.
Tanto salve a tutti, io sono Eugenio Granziera, purtroppo molto vicino. Sono dell'ufficio tecnico e oggi andremo a fare una presentazione in cui faremo un brevissimo escursus su che cos'è il parco e dove si trova, e poi invece entreremo un po' più nel dettaglio sul marketing e qualità del parco. Vedremo alcune peculiarità che possono essere collegate anche a quanto presentato.
So let's say that we will share with you, let's say, the territorial aspect that it's really essential for a quality labeling for mark to have, but as well also some small, let's say, particularities that are linked to the quality label, let's say, and the process in order to get the quality label. Yeah, having some technical problem. So sorry for that. Because
Un momento, vediamo se appare.
yeah, inner area brings you. They say that the regional part of the L'Unione has used the label in order as a driver of territorial development. so local development, economic development, and it's very interesting because there are more than 20 years that they are applying, let's say, the logic, and soon the connection give us some collaboration. And in the meantime that we are fixing this matter, sorry again, we do have some questions because we are talking, but I don't know if you would like to ask something or to share some comments. Se qualcuno vorrebbe intervenire per un breve commento su quello che abbiamo visto finora, su quello che avete ascoltato, una curiosità, qualcosa su cui non siamo stati chiari. There was nice images of the capitals of the park. So we cannot share. Okay. Sorry. Give us another 30 seconds.
È arrivato, abbiamo visto che è arrivato anche il nostro presidente, vuole venire a fare un saluto.
Delegato, delegation today, no?
Allora, nel frattempo che ha sistemato la presentazione, aspettiamo possa funzionare, poi vediamo anche immagini. Allora, dove ci troviamo? Come vi diceva prima,
Where are we?
il Parco Naturale Provincia di Trane è il parco più grande della regione Friuli Giulia, conta circa 37.000 ettari e qui vicino, inizia proprio da parte del confine tra Veneto e Friuli, si estende in due province, nella provincia di Pordenone e nella provincia di Friuli.
Okay, the park where it's situated, it's in the Friuli-Venezia Giulia autonomous region that is right here behind. It has more than 30 37,000 hectares.
E quanti comuni ne fanno parte? Fanno parte 8 comuni, si trovano in 3 lati. Abbiamo i comuni, quelli della Valcellina, che sono più vicini, tra cui ci sono i comuni di Cimbari, dove c'è la sede, Laut, Erto, Dreis, e dopo abbiamo i comuni.
Okay, I will just translate. It's extended upon 8 municipalities, 3 valleys, and Valcellina, Val Tramontina, and Val Polvere.
Valcellina, Val Tramontina, Val Polvere e Val Tagliamento. 8 comuni, come si diceva, abbiamo detto quelli della Valcellina, e dopo ce ne sono 2, Tramonti e Santo, e poi 2.
Okay, we will show you all the municipalities because our next word, and in any case, let's say that we were distinguishing municipalities per valley. Each valley has around 2 to 3 municipalities per each.
Diciamo un'altra cosa, il parco, se vedevamo nelle immagini, ha delle peculiarità che non è parco, è zona di protezione speciale in base alla direttiva uccelli 79,509 e anche in base alla direttiva Habitat 92,43 una forma speciale di conservazione, oltre ad essere una speciale e più ottenuto riconoscimento. Su queste cose da cosa deriva? Se vedete dall'immagine abbiamo delle specie endemiche sia floristiche che faunistiche.
It is not only recognized by the Venezia Giulia Autonomous Region, but it's also recognized at the European level through directives and also by UNESCO. By the Habitat Directive, instead of it's also an area, so it's a protected area. I think you see that it's Natura 2000 as well area, and it's distinguished, let's say, mostly by flora and fauna, let's say, habitats that we wanted to share with you as well, because our board flora and fauna habitats, let's say that population, so the human habitats.
Una cosa importante sulla fauna, volevamo che si vuole evidenziare, ci sono delle specie importantissime. Una voglio citare è l'acqua. Nel nostro territorio ci sono 10 coppie di acqua. Questo è evidenziare le peculiarità di un habitat, di un'area con un elevatissimo grado di guida.
It's the eagle, let's say, is 10 couples, let's say, of people. Of eagles are habitats, let's say, of the driver, let's say, of the local development and stands upon some rules that you will share with us.
Il marchio del parco, citato da cosa nasce? L'ente parco ha ottenuto sia la certificazione ISO 14001 e il riconoscimento europeo relativo alla differenza. Pertanto è un ente che al suo interno ha già delle procedure che vengono analizzate, sottoscritte e da lì nasce proprio tutto il progetto legato al marchio.
The quality mark of the park is something that stands upon the ISO 201. Okay, here we are. Okay, this is the park. Finally, we are having a presentation. In any case, he was sharing the fact that stands upon the EMAS logic, the European EMAS logic, the quality mark. Some flora
and fauna.
Those are the inhabitants of the park or the people.
Quality.
So yeah, and here is the quality of the people. Yes.
E cosa dobbiamo dire sul marchio? Il marchio è dato alle aziende presenti sul territorio. Ha degli obiettivi ben specifici. Gli obiettivi sono quelli di far sì che le aziende presenti sul territorio possano avvalersi di un vantaggio competitivo e nello stesso tempo diciamo fanno scambio, perché le aziende dicono e portano le notizie, le news, le attività dell'entità. Quindi il marchio valorizza le aziende locali e nello stesso tempo promuove anche la conoscenza.
So let's say that this quality label of the park, it stands upon the main objective that is the one to promote and also to give, let's say, economic things and development to the enterprises or in any case activities that would like to receive the park. So, for instance, what the park tries to do is to promote, let's say, its existence, but as well to give support to all the activities that obtain or ask to obtain the quality report.
È un po' nascosto, qui vediamo il simbolo del marchio qualità, c'è marchio qualità col simbolo del marchio. Come funziona il marchio? Ci sono degli ordini, sono io tecnico che vanno in diverse aziende e con dei disciplinari che dopo vedremo andiamo a verificare che le aziende tendano ad avere dei requisiti su diversi aspetti. Gli aspetti sono sia ambientali, tecnici e anche proprio di qualità stessa del prodotto che va. La cosa su cui non spingiamo tanto col marchio è il fatto che i prodotti siano legati al nostro territorio.
Let's say that the quality label is given upon has been built upon some rules that are used and implemented and are let's say are monitored by the audits, so by technicians that kindly are mainly this let's say build upon criteria that the local, let's say, enterprises that ask for the quality label should have, such as cultural aspects, sustainable aspects, economical aspects, technical aspects, maybe linked to, of course, the quality of the product and things like that. And all this, let's say, quality labeling and quality label is built upon some protocols that we have seen, almost the same logic, but of course it's also recognized, it's also provided.
Il marchio lo stiamo diffondendo da circa 10 anni, è un territorio dove non c'è un numero elevatissimo di aziende, ma la percentuale che hanno aderito al parco è elevissima. Infatti abbiamo circa 60-70% del territorio che hanno aderito il marchio. Siamo a 62 aziende con 7 nuove richieste solo negli ultimi 5 anni.
So the quality label has started to be released, let's say, almost 10 years ago. So it's a process that has started even before 10 years ago. And actually has awarded almost 70 companies. But imagine that the territory that we have seen, but those 70 companies are almost the 70% of the companies that are present in the Dolomite Park territory. So, for instance, it's a, let's say, goal. And of course, now in the last 5 months, for example, they have reached already 7 new applicants. So it's also still increasing this.
Disciplinari, ne abbiamo di diversi settori. Siamo di riuscire a ricomprendere tutti quelli presenti nel territorio, si va dalla parte di agricoltura, agriturismo, tutto ciò che è connesso all'agricoltura, poi abbiamo la parte legata alla parte commerciale, ristoranti, hotel, bed and breakfast, abbiamo anche una parte particolare, diciamo che sono le associazioni. Abbiamo anche l'associazione, abbiamo disabili che hanno fatto richiesta, sono presenti sul territorio e poi chiaramente tutto invece ciò che concerne i servizi.
For instance, we can really see that a lot of companies that are coming from different sectors, from the NGOs to the enterprises, stands under, let's say, the disciplinary, so holds the quality labeling, and it's a good result.
Come funziona? Abbiamo detto che andiamo a fare un audito, l'azienda fa la richiesta, gli uffici ricevono questa richiesta, poi si va a fare l'audit e successivamente all'audit abbiamo un comitato di garanzia che verifica questi audit e dice anche dopo se l'azienda in base a quanto è stato negli audit può tenere da chi è formato comunità di garanzia. Chi è un rappresentante del mercato, un rappresentante del mondo scientifico, un esperto per quanto riguarda gli operatori, un rappresentante della parte turistica e uno degli operatori presenti.
For instance, how this quality label is awarded and also check. We have seen that we have an audit, like him, an expert that goes in order to guarantee, let's say, the existence of all the criteria that has been there during the process, and then the guarantee committee is also, let's say, has inside him one representative of the park, one representative of the research scientific world, and so on and so forth. And let's say this is quickly the process. This is the process. So as soon as they receive, let's say, the request, and they have an audit that goes in order to control and everything, the final evaluation is done, and then they receive the quality label. Just a quick question, how long it lasts, this process of
Processo di registrazione assolutamente quando fanno la richiesta d'azienda 3-4 mesi.
So the process lasts for around 3-4 months in order to receive the quality label. And would like to go and see more about the quality label, or you are maybe coming from the L'Unione and you didn't know yet the existence of the quality label. You have the site, you can
si può entrare, si vede tutti i diversi tipi di aziende che noi abbiamo entrando di prova e trova sempre l'azienda che attualmente ha e un'azienda quale sta direttamente
Okay, so if you check on the website, you can see everything is distinguished, let's say, by sector area. And if a new newcomer, if there are new newcomers, they can just go on the website and they can find all the information needed in order to ask for the quality of the farm. So,
grazie a tutti.
Grazie, Eugenio, thank you so much. Okay, I think that we are out of time of it. I know that we will have also some other, let's say, things to do after. Let's say that we will quickly, I don't know if it's call from the public or but I doubt because we are having some technical problems. Would like to intervene and to for a short comment or for questions. Okay, no. Lot of information. Also, the president of L'Unione Europea has arrived. Hello. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You will stay with us here. In the meantime, I think that it's a good idea for you to share with everyone of you. So Federico now will also make the map. So we can start to see who are all the partners, because we have spoken about we have spoken about Italy, but we would also want to share with you, of course, our other partners, because we are in a lot. So for instance, I don't know, maybe we can start from the ones that are present today. We had with us Gianangelo Bellati, that was from Venetian Cluster. So we can skip and give the floor to the regional development agency from Slovenia, or I don't know, from Croatia, or partners from the Eco Museum or Pignano. Would like to take the floor just for a short presentation together. So, okay, also Spanish partners are coming, and also Greek partners are coming, of course. Ella Power. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I have the opportunity, thank you for being here. Some of the partners will join us as well in presence. So if there are some gelatieri coming from those countries, then please get in touch with them. This is our objective. So maybe we start from the senoritas for today.
Hello, I am Elena from L'Unione Europea.
And we are very thankful here for inviting us. And so we continue. Hello, I'm Ellen. I'm from Spain and Brazil. And we are an open adult education center. We're involved in different projects around services with social inclusion and education. I'm very happy to be here.
Hello, my name is Patricia Schroer, and I'm representing Regional Development Agency of Romania. We are situated in Promuove, Slovenia, on the western part of Slovenia, very close to Italy. We're happy that we were invited to cooperate in this project. Our role in the project is being the living leader, and we will be coordinating the constructing, or I don't know how to say, on the European road gelato, all together with all the rest of the partners. And I think it's going to be a success, because I think that our partnership is working very well together. Thank you.
Good evening from me as well. I'm representing West, which is a original non-profit company franchise of the original Western Greece. And we developed the profile of the region of Western Greece. I'm very glad that I'm part of this project. Because I think eventually, after 50 years, it will be mark for Europe. We don't do it because this only enables something that every single thing is done as a weapon, as a marketing tool to increase sales or expectation in the market. So I think this project is going to be around, and that's why I'm going to be fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much to everyone. I think we are having some issues. We are also having three partners, the Chamber of Commerce of Luxembourg as well. We are having Austria partners also connected, and then anything that maybe they can share or not? No. Okay, no. Okay, so we are having technical issues in any case. Some other partners are connected online. They didn't have the chance to come with us, but we have, for instance, in presence today, as far they are involved with the fair of the gelato, that is our partner from Germany. I'm looking to all the Thais team. I would like to invite you because we would like to share, let's say, how some key actors and stakeholders have built in the time, given importance to gelato makers, let's say, around Europe and specifically in Germany. So this, Annalisa and Stefano, the floor is yours.
Allora, io molto brevemente porto il saluto della Presidenta e dei 700 soci dell'Italia, l'associazione italiana di gelatieri in Germania, fondata nel 1969 a Bologna. Siamo molto felici di far parte di questo progetto. Dobbiamo fare una discussione di come il gelato abbia unito e come i gelatieri hanno contribuito a portare cultura e giovani felicità. Ci piace pensare che il gelato è un'arma non convenzionale per conquistare i popoli e portare appunto unione, gioia e all'interno.
It is very glad to be here to bring, a briefing from the representation of the Bundespreis and all the members of the Bundespreis in Germany. It is convinced that gelato is a product that brings joy and connects people all over the world. Thank you, Stefano. I hope I gave it right. So, my name is Annalisa. I think some of you know already. I have the opportunity to present Unified a little bit longer than we did in Berlin. And I'm glad to have this opportunity today here to make a presentation of Unified. Unified, the application of gelato in Germany. I hope it works. Just a little more. So, this is in Germany. We founded our association in 1969 abroad. And it was a process of a few characters gelatieri. I just want to say, I will use only two words, gelato and gelatieri. I will never do ice cream and ice cream maker. Gelato and gelatieri are the world. These are the nice products. So, let's say a bunch of very first gelatieri rounded, unified in 1969 abroad. Why they did? And you see, they opened an office near Frankfurt, and later on they made also office, a press office, and since 22 we are based in Germany, the capital of Germany, and we are represented about 800 members of so many let's say partners. We also made a big celebration of our half a century of life with people in two languages, German and Italian, and we just to remember why they founded an association, why it was necessary. The motto was together we can reach something, together we can win. Why? At that time there were a lot of very coming in this area all over Germany. And mostly of the people in Germany, they're just immigrants. Now, you can say they immigrate, but it's a profession. That's different. Because immigrants mostly do a job to survive. They came from Italy to Austria, Poland, to Germany, make their own thing and to propose their own gelato. So they didn't care that they are looking for a job. They had a profession. And so this association wanted to protect the groups of gelateurs to make more information about their profession and their products. And they wanted also to spread the tradition of gelato in Germany. In the end, the association was also a point, a meeting point, where the community were coming together, were meeting, and were exchanging their own experience to grow up together. And so it was a big job. Can believe how makes you recognize that the other speaker and from. We have now an association after the German model, and you see, we did it, we're still promoting, to be together. Together we can reach something. And then we are defending our interest as a trade union. And then we are providing assistance financially to the parents of the area. You know, at the beginning it was difficult when you rent a shop, when you rent a bed, when you need an organization. Now we have other of necessity, and we're still providing it. 1997, we made a convention with the trade union. It means we wanted to protect the people working in the ice cream in the gelato bar. Because very important that the people working in the shop who that are really good average, you know, that their rights were recognized. During these 50 years, we became a member as an association, we became member of very important associations in Germany. You know, defending the right of artisanal work. The most were working a kind of lobby group with the government, together with the artisans of, let's say, the food sector, like patisserie, bakery, like beer, all those things like an African job. What we do together, and you can see that our stand there, we are proposing this kind of service, you know, a shop, need an insurance. So if there is a member of Unitas, you can get an insurance for special conditions. For example, you want to make a payment with a credit card without money. So we have a company that is making a special price for the member of Unitas. So we want to support our member giving what you need to your shop to a better price. That is the word. Then we make legal advice, have a legal studio with lawyers that help our members. We have a class studio and is given the service to a special price and Unitas as a recognized association can sign contracts which are valid all the members. You know, if I sign a contract with the association of Pakistan, it's valid for all 800 members without any other better condition. Take the European list, travel, insurance, entertainment, health insurance, for the lawyer counseling, social all whatever we need to solve. We do it, we propose it as good as we can try. We also founded an, let's say, association magazine. Why? If you are growing and you have more and more members, and you want to talk to your member, sometimes you can do it on the phone with the 800. So we founded 34 years ago a magazine where we publish 6 months a year all the important information for the job. It could be new law, it could be about employee law, it could be receipt about eyes creation, it could be all these subjects, you know, health, law, legal eyes, the tendency to the book. And we are still publishing it for 6 months a year. We have some copy at before. We have a website with a public area for the journalists and for the people interested to know more about gelato and the association. But also we have a private area for the members. So the people that are members can go inside and get counseling or the telephone number they get on their own service. We made new marketing programs and initiatives. 24 years ago, we started with a flavor of the year. We propose every year a new flavor that our members are offering in their shop. You know, it is something very classical about along the 20 years, we have such a big creation. From salty, the classical, something very extravagant, with alcohol, without alcohol. And we're doing a big press campaign. And the newspaper, the media are writing about this flavor. We had about 100 interviews a year and about 500 articles. So back to GELATOn the ROAD, we are sure that this project will be the opportunity for us to go together with other therapies and to exchange our experience with other therapies from other countries. It is the first one in Europe. So, you see, everyone can have a problem, engage, and became, let's say, a part of this project. You can see there are a lot of people already Valentina old and all the and but I think along the road there will be much more opportunity to develop because I am very, very optimistic and thankful for your attention.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you also to the public that has stayed with us at the end. Michele? Okay. So, for instance, it's this what we are trying to do. We are in a lot of us. We have a lot of tasks and objectives to reach. But firstly, we would like to use as speakers the gelato and the history of gelato to build something upon, let's say, this product. So, thank you so much, Michele. Would you like to share some few words for Garone Fiere?
Posso parlare in italiano, io inizio tu? Ah. English, rischio di banalizzare quello che volevo dire, non a un livello tale da poter mettere questa cosa. Caro saluto ai partner del progetto che sono da diversi paesi.
Firstly, we would like to say hello to all the partners that have joined us today of the project, coming from different countries, and he will say hello even later after the end of the event.
Vedo molto del progetto che sta portando avanti perché fa parte, io credo, della filosofia e missione che l'Unione Europea ha, essendo uno con la MIG. È difficile.
He believes a lot in this project and the potential that all partners together are building. Because, for instance, what stays on the mission of the L'Unione Europea of the International Fair of Gelato.
Siccome l'Ungarone ed altri della prima classe nel 2008 partirono cercando di riconoscimento della prima giornata europea del gelato artigianale, poi è stata dal Parlamento europeo e l'EMA c'è ancora l'unica, allora quella sarà un'utopia. Io credo che questo progetto abbia in sé abbia le basi per questa prima strada europea del gelato artigianale.
Yes, and for instance, he believes that also because of the fact that also Alessandro Puccinini shared before, the European Parliament has already recognized this product, the gelato, and the European, let's say, day of gelato. It's something very important that can build, let's say, the basis for the constitution of the European road of gelato, for instance, together with the partners and of course with the contribution of the Academy that does this more than 60 years ago, started in Oslo.
Questo si incastra anche con la strategia che l'Unione sta perseguendo, e quindi quello di essere il player del turismo, che vuole parlare, che vuole esportare, parlare, vendere, esportare le eccellenze del territorio, e io credo che subire una strada europea del gelato sia uno strumento che è utile per noi, ma possa essere anche molto utile per i partner.
The vision of the fair is the fact, let's say, to expand and to bring outside, let's say, the country of Italy products and local products, for instance, and this is the contribution that maybe we would like to continue to give as well, also to in contribution to the strategy of the tourism and also the Veneto region supplying local products and also the European Union as well.
quelli che conoscono il gelato sicuramente meglio di me, che lo conoscevano, mi dicono che è un bel ingrediente locale che rappresenta ogni paese. Si possono fare un gelato artigianale, può essere un grande strumento di promozione nei territori in cui questa cosa viene fatta.
Yes, so we know that it's enough, let's say, to stay upon the criteria and the quality that we are trying to support in the construction, and then it will be enough just to add the ingredient, in order to make it characterization, let's say, yeah, and I think the gelato coming from each local community or in each country or in each city that will be involved with the project.
Un monito che posso permetto di fare a tutti i partner qui, queste tipologie di progetti possono essere scritti molto bene e poi trasformarsi in qualcosa di utile, oppure possono essere scritti molto bene come in questo caso ed essere implementati in maniera molto seria per dare dei risultati importanti, non solo per chi li ha fatti. Quindi un po' il monito, la speranza che io ho che ogni partner si appassioni, che veramente questa tipologia di progetto possa poi avere una legacy importante.
Believes that the main difference between European projects that are well done and bad done, for instance, is okay, you can maybe write a good project, but maybe it's not implemented because there's no passion behind, let's say, the implementation of the activities. There's no belief in what you are doing. So, for instance, Michele would like and hopes, but he already considers that it's happening, that all partners are putting passion. So, for instance, as already being considered a strategical and a project by the European Union, we will also get export results because of our, let's say, energy and I don't know, passion on this delicious product and all the cultural heritage that stands behind.
Buon lavoro.
Work and enjoy.
No, wait a moment, I don't, just we are finished, but I need your attention in 1 minute longer. So if I was telling you before, I will present every year the flavor of the next year. We just said on the presentation of the flavor in 2024 German, which is a vegan creation. And now I wish you to taste it. The name is vegan nuts. It means nuts like sorbet, without milk or cream. So I just invite you to enjoy and to try the flavor of the next year with the German. Yes, Johnny, you can go on. Thank you.